My name is Victoria Winters. The tension seems endless. So much has happened since I first set foot in Collinwood and faced the woman who hadn't left its grounds in 18 years. A woman who has been shocked by an attempted murder. A woman who is torn with concern for the one person she loves most in this world.
Hello?
Liz, this is Bill. Did I disturb you?
No, I haven't been able to sleep. Did you find Carolyn?
Not yet. I thought Joe might have brought her home by now.
Did you check the Blue Whale?
Yeah, seems she and Joe had some kind of argument. He walked out. About a minute later, she left.
With Bert Devlin.
Yes. Now stop.
Don't tell me that. Not up.
Liz, just a minute now. Wait a minute. Carolyn's not going to do anything foolish, and you know it.
What about Bert's hotel room?
Well, I'm in the lobby now. He hasn't come in yet either. Now look, Liz, you just relax, and I'll look around a little more again. Maybe go back to the bar and see if they stopped it again. And you stop worrying.
Yes, Bill. Call me. If you find out where she is, call me no matter how late it is.
Sure thing. Hey, Sam.
Yeah?
Let me have a beer. How's it going?
Oh, like always. A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Been in here long?
Long enough?
Thanks.
They, did you know that in London they drink warm beer? Warm beer. You ever been to London, Bill?
Once. Before I started working for Liz Stoddard, that was a long, long time ago.
Rags to riches. Poor boy starts as a deckhand and ends up as a manager of the fishing fleet and the whole cannery. Yeah, how does it feel like to be a success, Bill, huh?
I wouldn't know.
You looking for someone?
Yeah. Carolyn Stoddard or Bert Devlin. Seen either of them?
Together?
Together? Separately. Come on, sit down. I'll buy you a drink. Bring another, whatever Mr. Evans is drinking, to the table.
Why would they be going out together?
Didn't say they were together, just asked if you saw them.
Well, look, Bill, there isn't anything going on between those two, is there?
Been doing much painting lately?
Why would you expect them to be out together?
Sam, I asked you if you saw him, and you told me no. Well, that's all I wanted to know. So drink up. Let's talk about something else, okay?
You're a hard man, Bill.
I like you too much, Sam, to want to think you're just plain nosy. Might even let you do my portrait someday.
Now, listen, Bill. You know as well as I do that Bert Devlin has no use for those people up on the hill.
Maybe.
And they have no use for him either. Now, don't give me one of your down-easterner answers, maybe. A fact is a fact. Bert Devlin went to prison, and he blames the people in Collinwood.
What's that got to do with my portrait?
It's got to do with why you're telling me that you think for 1 minute that Carolyn Stoddard and Burke Devlin would be getting cozy together.
All I can say, Joe Haskell, is I don't like the way you put that.
You did everything but hold his hand and tell him how great he is. Come on, let's sit down and get some hamburgers.
I'm not sure I'm interested in having hamburgers with
For
you.
Pete's sake, Carolyn, don't you think I have the right to be sore?
Well, you think I committed some sort of crime.
Come on, let's sit down. You want a cheeseburger?
Remember, you were the one who walked out on me.
Okay, let's forget it, huh?
All I know is when you ask a girl out on a date, you don't walk out on her and leave her in a bar.
You were in pretty good shape. Mr. Devlin was with you.
Well, let me tell you something. He was the one who insisted we go out and find you.
Okay.
All I did was suggest we go to the Blue Whale and have a few laughs and look at you. You'd think it was the end of the world.
Well, maybe it is, Carolyn. Maybe it is.
Guys, you put this one on my tab, will you?
Are you going somewhere?
A little while. I have to get over to the restaurant to pick up my daughter when she gets off duty.
When are they going to make Maggie manager of that place?
Well, she's thinking of buying a place. See, I took the liberty of ordering another drink. On me this time. Did you make your phone call? Any news?
Oh, you're snooping again, Sam.
Yeah.
Well, don't.
Now, look, I bought you a beer that entitles me to something.
Here. 15 cents.
Now, listen, Bill. Enough is enough. I happen to know that Carolyn Stoddard took Burke Devlin over to the big house earlier this evening.
You have change for a quarter.
She went up to his room, she spent a little time there, and then they walked out arm in arm. And she took him up to Collinwood.
I don't like gossip, Sam. Never did.
Well, don't talk to me. The hotel clerk told me. Why, by this time, probably the whole town is talking about it.
Well, they'll have a lot more to talk about tomorrow.
What happened up at the house?
Why are you so interested in this?
Well, you know me, Bill. Yeah, I'm interested in human nature. It isn't often that I get the opportunity to see a real live drama unfolding right in front of my very own eyes.
Well, you'll see one here, all right.
What will the town be talking about tomorrow, Bill? Oh, come on now. You dropped one shoe, let go of the other one.
Roger Collins was almost killed.
What?
He was driving down the hill from Collinwood when his brakes failed. The car went over the edge.
What happened to him?
He was lucky. He wasn't badly hurt. Where is he? Home, in bed, I hope.
Well, did he say... I mean, where was Burke Devlin when this happened?
What difference does that make?
Answer my question, Bill. Was Burke Devlin anywhere near that car?
Well, what's eating you, Sam? Roger was in that accident, not you.
That's true. That's true. Now, look, it's getting late. If I'm supposed to pick up Maggie, I better get over to the restaurant. I'll see you later. See you, buddy.
They're short-handed. Maggie went home sick. I think this is the rare one.
Thank you.
Carolyn, I love you. You know that. But I just can't go on playing this game with you.
I never thought you'd get so angry about it.
It isn't Burke Devlin, it's somebody else, anybody. It always seems to happen when I talk about getting married.
That has nothing to... That has nothing to do with it.
And what does? Now, Carolyn, when you insisted that we go to the Blue Whale tonight, you knew Burke would be there, didn't you?
Yes.
Sweetheart, I can't keep on being good old Joe, hanging around the sidelines, waiting for you to come bounding back to me. I've got a little too much pride for that.
Could you bring me a cup of coffee?
Is that all you have to say?
What do you want me to say? That I'm sorry? Well, maybe I am sorry if I hurt your pride. But I have to live my life my own way.
I'll get the coffee.
Hello?
What? This is Bill again. Carolyn's on her way home.
Oh, thank the Lord. Where'd you find her?
I didn't. A friend did, and he phoned me.
Where was she?
In the hotel restaurant with Joe. He's bringing her home. I told you there was nothing to worry about.
What about Burke?
Well, Liz, he wasn't here, and I didn't ask any questions because I was disappointed.
Did you tell her about Roger's accident?
Yeah, and she was pretty upset about it, so take it easy with her, will you? And then you get yourself some sleep.
I will. Thank you, Bill, for everything.
Sure thing. Good night.
Good night, Bill.
Well, the least you can do is let me pay for your coffee.
Everything settled?
All settled. Thanks to your phone call.
Good.
You still waiting for Maggie?
No, she went home early. Headache. Look, Bill, about that accident.
Oh, no more about that.
No, I want to explain. I know I seemed pretty upset over at the bar, and I'm sure you wondered why.
Not at all. I just figured you thought Burke fooled with Roger's car and that he'd be coming after you next.
Why do you say that?
Oh, take it easy, Sam. I was only kidding.
Why would Burke want to hurt me? Why would anybody want to hurt me?
It was only a joke.
Well, it wasn't very funny.
Sam, I'm sorry. Believe me, I'm really sorry. Very sorry.
Well, I was upset because Roger Collins is a friend of mine. He bought some of my paintings. He's had a rough time lately that I'd hoped, for his sake, was over.
You knew Burke pretty well, too, didn't you? Before he went to prison, I mean.
He used to model for me, that's all. I wish he'd never come back.
You really don't have to stay, Joe.
I just want to make sure everything's all right.
Joe, I'm sorry about tonight. You're a great guy.
Just try to remember that tomorrow.
Carol, I've been so worried about you.
What about Uncle Roger? How is he?
Oh, he wasn't badly hurt. Just a sprained arm and a cut on his forehead.
I want to see him.
Oh, I'm sure he's asleep.
I'll just peek in the door.
Well, if there's nothing I can do, I'll just be getting on home, I guess.
No, Joe, I'd like you to stay. I want to talk to you.
Mrs. Stoddard, I really don't like talking about Carolyn like this.
Believe me, Joe, you don't know how important this can be. Are you sure that Carolyn went to the Blue Whale because she knew Devlin was there?
Yes?
And how did she act towards you?
I'd rather you asked her.
I'm asking you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Joe, I am not playing games. I asked you a question.
Well, she's home now, isn't she?
Was she very friendly towards him?
I guess so, yes.
You and Carolyn had a fight and you walked out. That's true, isn't it?
Yes?
Why? Because of the way she was acting towards Devlin?
Well, he's a pretty interesting guy, Mrs. Stoddard. You know how Carolyn is. She likes to be friendly with people.
And what happened after you left?
Well, she came out of the bar with Mr. Devlin, and then, well, we went for a ride.
All three of you?
Yes, and then I dropped Mr. Devlin off. Carolyn and I took a walk, and then we went in for hamburgers. Really, there's nothing to be so upset about, Mrs. Stoddard.
Yes, I know. He's an interesting guy. Well, he's more than that, Joe. Tonight he was almost a murderer.
Mother, he's not here.
Huh?
Oh, Uncle Roger, he's not in his room.
Well,
He hasn't been to bed at all.
Well, that can't be. Joe, would you do me a favor, please? Would you go out to the garage and see if the convertible's there?
Right.
Was he well enough to go out tonight?
The doctor told him to rest.
Then where could he have gone?
Where I was hoping he wouldn't go. To see Burke Devlin.
At this time of night? Why?
Because he's as foolish as you are. You think he's interesting, charming, and delightful, don't you?
What does that have to do with Uncle Roger?
You weren't satisfied with going to his room. That wasn't enough. You had to drag Joe to the Blue Whale because you knew he was there.
Where did you get that idea?
Carolyn, don't lie to me. I'm in no mood, believe me.
All right. So I did want to see Burke again. What's wrong with that? I'm no baby, Mother. I know how to take care of
You
myself.
don't know as much as you think you do.
Mother, I know you're upset about the accident. But that's no reason to get angry with me. Look, if it weren't for me, Burke would never have come up here and patched things up with Uncle Roger.
Patch things up. He tried to kill him. Do you call that patching things up?
What do you
Uncle Roger's brakes failed, and it was no accident, Carol.
Do you think Burke had anything to do with that? I don't believe it.
The convertible's not there, Mrs. Stoddard.
Thank you, Joe.
Mother, how can you say such a thing? Do you have proof?
Joe, you've been very kind. Thank you.
You sure you'll be all right?
We'll be fine. Thank you again.
Sure. I'll call you tomorrow, Carol.
Mother, I want you to tell me why you think Burke would try to kill Uncle Roger.
I wanted to forget about it. You were just a baby, Carolyn. All the unpleasantness. I was hoping it would be over with.
What happened?
It was 10 years ago. There was a trial. Manslaughter. Burke was convicted.
He went to prison?
Yes. Your uncle was a witness, and Burke swore he'd come back here someday and destroy him. Destroy all of us. I felt sorry for him then. I knew how terrible it must have been for him.
Why didn't you ever tell me?
You were just a child, and I wanted it to be forgotten. And then Burke came back.
Is that where you think Uncle Roger went? To accuse Burke of tampering with his car? He couldn't.
Don't protect him, Carolyn. Not even in your mind. He's not worth it. Believe me, he's not worth it.
Where the Action Is made its debut 1 year ago with top recording stars performing Where the Fun Is. Come along for a real good time next here on ABC. Dark Shadows is a Dan Curtis production.